today's vlog on kindness. Kindness is the most important thing in the whole entire world. I talk to so many people on a daily basis about things they're struggling with or challenges they're going through, and so many of them can just be solved by kindness from other people. Do you guys even get that? Like, what you say matters. What you do matters. Who you are matters. So be kind. I was explaining to a friend that everybody is different. Everybody has their own personal meter of how much they can take. For example, a kid, if you take a piece of candy away from a kid, they're going to cry and they're going to think it's the end of the world and they're going to just hurt because that meant everything to them, right? Their whole meter is filled up. Now, if the same thing happens to someone who's an adult, their meter's only going to be a little bit filled after that. They're going to think, oh, it's not a big deal. There's bigger things in life. But if someone, say, passes away in their life, then that fills up the adult's meter. So everybody has a different sized meter. There's no set amount of things that a person can take. So, if we just are considerate of other people's meters and we just realize that not everybody is the same as us, life will be so much easier for you and for them. Empathy is something that is so important in life. I think if you can just understand that someone is feeling a certain way, even if you feel like they do not deserve to feel that way or it's not validated, it's okay. They still are feeling that way, regardless of whether you think it's right that they feel that way or not. They're still feeling it, right? For a kid to freak out about something so small, you're like, get over it. There's bigger problems in the world. Get over the piece of candy or whatever. But to them, there's not bigger problems. That is their biggest thing, that their whole meter is filled up. So being empathetic towards other people, regardless of what you feel, maybe you would react differently about a situation. Maybe your meter is bigger and you could take it better than someone else could, but you can never change the size of somebody's meter. So always remember that other people are not the same as you at all. So regardless of what you're struggling with in life, whether it is a mental illness or whether it's just school or stress or life or family issues or whatever it may be, people will always be there for you. I know a lot of the time you feel alone and you feel like no one understands, but there's always somebody out there in the world who understands. You just have to find them. I think friends and family are so important in a healing process, and they can be there for you in times of your struggle, and they can help distract you and even help resolve an issue that you're going through. But I do understand that it is so incredibly hard to open up to people and to show them a vulnerable side of you, especially when it has to do with emotions. Emotions are a human's most vulnerable power. We have emotions that are so personal and so real. They're just so personal, and they're unique to every single person. Everybody feels them differently, and everybody feels them at different levels and lengths. So at any time when you're going through a struggle that involves your emotions, it's difficult to let people in and allow them to understand how you're feeling. So if you have a friend who is struggling with a mental illness or any other trial in their life who doesn't want to open up to you, it's because they might value your friendship so much, but they just can't let anybody in. I know for me, I couldn't let anybody in when I had the worst of my anxiety. I couldn't even talk about it to anybody because, number one, I would cry my eyes out because it was so hard for me to deal with, so hard for me to take in and understand. And two, I didn't feel like anybody deserved to see me that way, to see me for this vulnerable, raw person that I was on the inside. I didn't want to let anybody in. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow yourself to show raw personal feelings and emotions to other people. And once you do that, then it will help you grow and recover from whatever trial you're struggling with. But if you're the person that someone is letting into their life, you need to have complete respect and understanding. Even if you don't feel the same emotions as this person, or you might think they should be stronger or their meter should be able to handle more, you can't be the one to judge that. And you need to be so kind to somebody who lets you into their life to see their most vulnerable and raw personality and emotions. I'd say for anybody who's struggling with anything, and you don't know who to tell or who to go to, I'd say strengthen your relationships. Relationships are so important. Strengthen your relationships with everybody around you. Even if you're not even going through anything right now and you love life and everything's great, strengthen your relationships with your friends and family or anybody around you, because they might need you to be there for them, and you might go through a time when you need them to be there for you. So definitely spend time strengthening relationships. And people are really all we have in this life. Like, we just got each other. Let's just try to get through it together. So because we only just have each other, we need to try to understand each other better. We need to be kind. Be kind to people. Be kind. I can't even stress that enough. What's the point of being rude? I honestly don't even understand. Like, be patient, be kind, be empathetic. Strengthen your relationships with those around you, and love each other. Love everybody. I love people. Like, I truthfully, people, don't get me wrong though, people get annoying sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, why were you made that way? Why do you have to be this way? But you need to put yourself aside and love people for who they are. I know for me, there are certain people in my life I can just not handle. There's one girl, actually in particular, who just always annoys me every time I'm with her. But I have learned that that's my fault, that I can't stand her. It's not her fault. She's just doing her. She's just being herself. And for me to judge someone based on who they are, who gave me that power, huh? No one. I do not have the right to do that. So that's when you need to look upon yourself and say, geez, I am so not patient, or I'm so hard on other people. And then maybe you'll realize it's actually me who needs to change and not them. You can't control people. You can't control how they feel or what they say. If you take anything away from this video, I hope it is that kindness and empathy and relationships and love are the most important things in life. So make them a big part of your life and be happy, because life is good. Life is so good. And if you feel like your life is not good, because trust me, I've been there. If you feel like your life is not good and it's hard to even just live a day, be nice to people and serve others and be kind and look outside yourself or look inside yourself for ways that you can improve, and your life will get easier. I promise. So thanks for watching this vlog. Click on the link below to my blog. I haven't been very good about writing blog posts. Oops. But yes, check out my blog. There will be a new post today once this video is posted, so check that out and subscribe to this channel for more vlogs about happiness and for information about mental illnesses. Thanks for watching. Bye.